using AutoCAD software. So we'll go to AutoCAD screen, switch off the grid mode and switch on the ortho mode. Now here first we'll go for limits command. So type limits. So then lower left corner is 0, 0. The upper right corner is type 297, 210. Then send enter, then zoom enter all. So go to line command, draw a line, consider any arbitrary point on the lower left corner of the screen and then click on the first button of the mouse and drag it in the horizontal direction, and again you take some distance and click on the first button of the mouse. And now you move the cursor or the mouse in the upward direction and then click on the first button of the mouse and then press enter key. Then go to offset. So take the distance of E4, which is 297, and you type 297. You click on this vertical line and offset to the left side. And again, click on the first button of the mouse and then you just press enter key. Again, you just go to offset. So here we want 210. So specify offset distance. You type 210 and press enter. Then go to select object to offset. You select the horizontal line and offset by to the top side. Again, you just click on the first button of the mouse and enter. By default, it is exit. Then go to zoom extents and then zoom 0.6x. Then go to fillet between this line and this line, between this and these two. So this is between this and this. So now we're going to have A4 size sheet. Now we'll go for zoom window. Then here go to dtext. So we're going to type the problem, specify height 4, rotation angle is 0, and now we'll type the problem number 50. So you type 50, give some space. The end A, capital A of a line is on HP and 25 mm in front of VP. Then the end B is on VP and 50 mm above HP. The distance between the end projectors when measured parallel to the line of intersection of HP and VP is 65 mm. Stop. Draw the projections of the line capital AB and determine its true length and true inclinations with HP and VP. Enter and give the null data. So this is how you will be able to write the text. Once you write this text, now we need to go for the layer command. So first go to the layer and click on the new layer and mark XY and enter. Then again go to new layer and type views and enter. Again new layer and type locus and enter. Then go to new layer and type true length. So here layer 0 should have a line weight of 0.05. You just click on 0.05 and say OK, because that is the current layer in which we are working, and whatever you create the entity, it will be created in that entity with a line weight of 0.05, because that is the projector lines. Then go to XY line and make this as 0.13 line weight. Then again views, you come down to this, make it 0.5 and say OK. Then locus, it should be 0.05 and say OK. And then true length, you make it 0.13, so and say OK. The line type of locus is to be dashed at, so click on continuous. By default you will always have continuous. Now then again go to load. You take the cursor in this line type and type capital letter of the dash dot D and say OK, and you just select this dash dot line and say OK, and now it will going to be changed to the dash dot. And then finally you say OK. The line command, draw a horizontal line of some distance and then go to offset, take the distance as 25 and you select this line and offset to the bottom side, and then go to line, take nearest point on this and draw a perpendicular to this, so that you are going to get this point. Then go to fillet between these two. Now the next is here, go to offset, take the distance as 50. So from here you take the offset distance to the top side, and then the distance between the end projectors is 65. So go to offset, you take the distance as 65, and from here you offset this to in here. Then go to extend this line till here, and now we have the line from intersection point of this to intersection point of this. You get one line which is the top view, and then again line from intersection point of this to intersection point of this. So you have the top view. Now you just go to trim between this line till here. Now we have the front view and top view. Now we go for circle, take intersection point of this to intersection point of this line, and then go to trim between this line and this line. So remove this extra R. Then go to fillet between this and this. Now go to line, take intersection point of this to perpendicular to this, and then to intersection point of this. You get this. Now when we want to do the rotation of the front view, go to circle, take intersection point of this to intersection point of this, then go to trim between this line and this line and trim it here. Then go to break this line till here and break this line till here. Similarly, you break this line till here and you break this line till here. Now we have changed these thicknesses. So first we will go for line, take intersection of this to intersection of this. So we'll get the true length here. So you select this line and go to CH command and change this layer to XY and then escape. Similarly, you take front view and top view and go to layer and you make this as views and then switch on the or line weight, escape it. Similarly, you change this two lines to the true length. You just click on these two, go to layer and make that as the true length and then escape. Similarly, you select this line which is the locus line, and obviously this is also XY line. It becomes the, because the NB is on VP, so naturally this is going to be the locus line, but we cannot give that. We have to give it for XY line. So go to layer and you make this as locus line and you make this as 10 mm and say close it. So similarly, so this is already done with the XY, which is already done. So now we need to name the points. So go to dtext and you take the height as X and this as Y. So this as VP and this as HP, and here mark this as capital A and you mark this as capital B, and then this as locus of B, and here this as locus of B, and this as capital B, and this as capital A, and this as small a, and this as small b, and this as B1, and this as B1 dash, and this as B dash, and this as A dash, this as B2 dash, and this as B2. So once you do that, then go to move, switch off the ortho mode, go to XY, and you just keep on moving appropriately. Then you keep it locus of B here in the top view, So this is B, which is the top view. So this is B1. So this is A, and this is A dash. And similarly, this is the locus of B, and this is B1 dash. This is B dash, and this is B. This is B2 dash, and this is B2, and this as capital B, and this as locus of B and small b. So everything has been done. Now we will go for dim mode DDIM and change the dimensioning variables. So go to modify. So here the decimal is up to second decimal point. So the angular dimension is also has to be done, which is, sorry, first we will make it for 0. Then we will change it to check for the checking the dimensions. Then we'll go for that and go to text, and you make it text height as 4, aligned with the dimension line. You make it above, and then you make it this as 3, and then go to symbols. You make it the arrow size as 4, and then go to lines and make it 3, and say OK and say close. So dim vertical, take intersection point between these two, and you're going to get 25. So dim vertical, take intersection point of this to perpendicular to this, and you make it 50. Then dim horizontal, take intersection point of this to intersection point of this, and make it 65 here. Now we will go for the rotation. So we will go for ortho mode off. You go to leader, take nearest point, and you just drag and tangentially to mark this. Go to annotation, options, none. Similarly, you just go to leader, LEA, nearest on this arc, and mark this tangentially to this, annotation, options, none. Then go to ortho mode on, go to leader, nearest on this, then go to annotation, options, none. Go to explode, X, enter. You just click on this, and click on this. Then go to erase, erase this line, and this line. So now we go for dim angular. So you, before going to that, so we need to go to DDIM, change the precision to up to second decimal point. So primary unit, linear dimension is, I want it for second dimension. Then go to decimal in degrees also, you make it for this. So now we want to find out the true length. So dim aligned, you select this line. So it is 85.73. So go to text, you make it true length equals, so you type true length equals question mark. You just type this and then place it wherever you want. Then go to dim angular. You select between this line theta, which is to be 35.68. So go to text. So here you give space, enter, and place it. So similarly, dim angular, select between this line and this line. You take it 16.95. You select this, go to text, and then 16.95, give space, enter, and you click on this. So then go to M text. So here you type this and select this symbol SYMB. You come down to symbol, and here you type small q and enter. So go to copy, select this line, copy theta, and also you make this as 5. Go to DD edit, and you select this and you type F and enter, small letter F. So once you do that, so go to DD, so go to DDIM, and then come down to modify. So go to precision, you make it 0. And now here, we're going to write the answer. So to do that, go to the text, and here you type answers, then go to line command, draw one horizontal line and putting the ortho mode on. So just click here and then drag this. So go to offset, take the distance as 7. So here these are all the arbitrary dimensions, so that depends on how to write the answers. So here you come down to 85.73 mm. Then go to the text, so come down to this, and here 35.68 percentage D, you're going to get a degree symbol. Then go to copy, select this and drag this, and here go to DD edit. So you select this and you type 16.95 degrees. So go to line, take nearest point and draw a perpendicular. Now we'll go for the true length. So go to the text and type TL and enter. So here you just go to line, take nearest point on this and perpendicular to this. So go to fillet between these two, then go to trim, select this, trim this 3. Now go to copy, switch off the ortho mode. So take this and copy it here 5, and this theta you select this and copy it here. So this is how you will be able to get the drawing, and finally you save it and then you just